In a world where weebs and gamers get together to talk about anime and video games, this week we're gonna talk about a fart noise anime, Mid Hero Academia.
Oh dear God, welcome to another episode of Weebs and Gamers Anonymous, where we shall be talking about My Hero Academia.
Woohoo!
This week we're accompanied by Norlin,
Yo.
Kat,
Hello.
and myself. But yeah, other than that, let's start off how we do every single week and start with our recommendations of the week. So Norlin, what's your pick?
Honestly, so mine is a pick from last year around winter anime, I believe. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's not gonna have a second season. It's a one-shot anime. It is Vivi and the Floridai Songs.
No.
Never heard.
Incredible. So it's a time travel story. Yeah, what the fuck is that? It's a time travel story. Some of the most beautiful animation you're gonna see in an anime. You could tell they put millions of dollars of budget into it, and I think it might be Kyoto Annie that did it. Same people that made Dragon Maid. They did the movie A Silent Voice. Very famous studio. Very good music. It's like a time traveling cyborg idol. It's really good. Trust me, my description doesn't do it justice. Go and watch it.
Okay. Kat?
Cool. Okay, so my recommendation for the week is something I never thought I would recommend. It's an isekai called Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
That's a good show.
That's a very good one.
That's a good show. I don't like
love
Hestia though.
it. Oh, get it closer. Okay. Yeah, I love it. It's so good. I didn't think I would like it at all because I don't necessarily reach for fantasy, if that makes sense. So, but I was surprised and totally recommend.
Yeah, I mean, even the name itself would kind of just be like, huh? And kind of raise a question mark, but it's a good one.
It's
I
a
like it.
It's a very good show. I remember I saw the first two seasons. I still haven't seen the third or the fourth, but I liked where it ended. But then it became like more recurring. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta keep up. And there were so many other anime I was trying to watch. I'm like, okay, let me just put it on pause. But I'm gonna pick it back up again. I've heard nothing but good things about the following seasons.
They're pretty good. It's just, in my opinion, it gets a little redundant, especially since I understand the whole point of it is like the maze,
Yeah,
but still, it feels just
yeah. It's like my guy, get through the maze.
Yeah.
Get through the maze.
But nonetheless, yeah, it's a really good pick.
No, I'm on season 1, so
Season
haven't
2 is
gotten-
really good too.
Season 1 and season 2 are very very
Yeah.
good. Like it's like season 1 is good, and then season 2 just goes.
perfect because I like it so far. So
And the main character is badass. So, for me, it's gonna be an anime that I watched back in 2019. It's called Radiant. I don't know if any of you have ever seen it.
This is like the final boss from Hollow Knight.
Nah, it's so I wouldn't really consider it an isekai. It would be more like the whole premise of it is like this. There's like aliens or monsters that basically fall from like space and land on whatever their version of Earth is, and he has he's like half human, half part like whatever that is.
Mhm.
It's really cool. I mean, I enjoyed the opening so much is what I feel kept me there. But the actual story was really good. They did season 1 in 2019, and then in 2020 they released season 2, and I was really hyped. And then after that, it went completely zero. So really sad. I wish they would pick it up again. I would recommend it. It's a pretty good one. And again, like I said, the opening is what basically got me to stay in the anime. So
Yo, I looked it up because I'm like Joe Rogan fact checking myself here. Does the guy have fucking tree arms?
no, he has horns, my guy.
Yeah, no, he has. I see little horns, but one of his arms looks like a fucking tree.
Are you looking when he gets like the powers?
Yeah, and he has like a scar. He has like a white eye, kind of,
Yeah.
and he's like a weird black arm.
It's pretty good. It's pretty. I don't know. I enjoyed watching it. And look, since you don't know it,
Was it supposed to have like multiple seasons, or was it just dropped after one season?
or
is it like a
no?
one
It
and
had
done?
2 seasons. It had 2 seasons, but
Oh,
then after that,
shit.
it at all didn't like get picked up again. or
Google
anything
fucking
like that.
lied to me. It says 1 season.
No, it has 2. I would recommend you watch it. I'll play Doki Doki Literature Club.
No, like okay. So you already have to play Doki Doki Literature Club. All right, for next week, everybody remember, stay tuned. Next week, Angel's gonna review for the first 20 minutes of the podcast Doki Doki Literature Club. And if not, you can harass him on TikTok, Instagram. Go to his job.
Actually, yeah, you'd be doing me a favor. I would be very entertained.
Yeah, but he will be reviewing Doki Doki Literature Club next week for the first 20 minutes. And I will review Radiant in 2 weeks.
You gotta watch it.
I will watch Radiant.
All right, cool. All right, so let's kick it off. Norlin, what are your? I already know how you feel.
Okay.
Right, with Mid Hero.
I'm about to throw you off guard completely.
Give me your opinions on this whole thing. You know,
I think My Hero Academia is a very iconic anime in bringing back anime fans to watch anime. My Hero Academia, for those that don't know, is a story of a young boy who grows up in a world of superheroes. Superheroes are already an established thing. He's not the first. He's born without powers, eats a grown man's hair, gets powers, and then becomes a superhero, right? But not, you just don't start off as a superhero. You have to train. So it basically is him growing into a superhero. When I first saw My Hero Academia, it was in that period of like, I don't know, fucking anime. I've already seen a bunch, right? I don't even watch anything. And then it's a refreshing take, right? We talk a lot about Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, shows like that really remolded what it means to be a shonen anime. But all they did was follow in the footsteps of My Hero, because My Hero blazed that path for them. That's why it brought in so many anime fans again, and new anime fans that then led to the love of Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. So I have a lot of respect for My Hero Academia. I don't agree with a lot of the choices that the writer has made later on in the story, because at the end of the day, it's his story. It's not mine. I can't control that. And that's what the fan base needs to get over too. Also, fuck the fan base. I just don't. The My Hero fans are like, they're insufferable, which is okay. It's okay. It's still a very fun anime to watch. I think it came out at the perfect time too. At like the peak of like Marvel fever and like superhero fever. So it really pushed people to be like, oh, okay, wow, superheroes in anime form. This is great. I think the main character is very endearing. Even though I think My Hero shines more from its side characters than it does its main character.
Oh, 100%.
Right, like Deku's a cool character. Like I like him. He's pathetic. He's a pathetic, lovable idiot. I love him. But just the side characters really make the show.
Oh, 100%. I would agree with you on that. Like, FYI, my favorite character is
Wait. Let me guess. Kirishima.
No.
Fuck. Todoroki.
Nope.
Definitely not Bakugo.
It's Bakugo.
Fuck! That is a fart opinion.
I very much love. Okay, but to be fair though, I love all the very hot-headed characters. Dude, they make the show. I'm sorry.
It's true. They tend to drive the plot where there's usually no plot to be driven. Like they're very get your ass up animes. Like fucking Deku, you fucking idiot. Nobody fucking loves you.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, my favorite character. Kat, your opinions?
Well, FYI, I know that you guys know. I've only been watching anime for a few years. And the reason why I started watching anime was because this was the first one recommended to me ever.
Called it.
So,
Telling
yes.
Damn.
It was the anime that introduced me to anime. And literally, it's what you said. It literally launched me into loving Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. It literally fed me into every other genre. So I have a lot of respect for it. I love My Hero. My favorite character is Todoroki, because every time I hear him talk, I just hear Eren Yeager in my ear. It's yeah. I love the show. I think that the fan base takes it to a weird level. So I don't like openly say I'm a My Hero fan, because then they think I'm like
The looks you'll get.
It's like
do you like My Hero? Like, I don't know.
What is that?
oh, you watch anime, but do you like My Hero?
Yeah, it's like that's the determining factor on if I'm an actual cool anime watcher or if I'm just like a weird anime watcher. So I kind of keep this one to myself, but I do love it nonetheless.
Okay.
So.
I just realized I didn't share my favorite character.
Yeah,
Who's your
that's
favorite
true.
character?
You want to guess?
Um,
I'm gonna tell you right now. You're not. It's out of left field. That's your hint. It's really out of left field.
is it? Oh my god, I always forget his name because of
Is it like Froppy or like somebody
Oh
super
no,
random?
that's weird. That's too weird. Also, update all you creepy motherfuckers online. That frog girl is 14. Okay, the FBI's watching you.
They're all under 18. Let's
Yeah.
just refresh.
Again,
Everybody is.
the
If you want to
community for them is
simp over
weird.
Lady Noggin, I don't care. She's of age. She's like 30 years old. That's fine. That frog is 14. I'm talking directly into the camera. The frog is 14.
The frog is 14.
I know it's not Hawks because that would be too easy.
Hawks is number 3 on my list. I
there's a
really like
ranking.
Hawks.
It's number 2.
Oh, you guys have a ranking.
This is number 2 and there's a number 1.
Oh, my number 1 is Bakugo, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Ah.
I also like vanilla ice cream.
Damn, no. I wanna. Is it the little purple?
I hate that guy, dude. That guy's,
No. He's
that guy's
literally
a sexual.
pedophile.
That guy's a sexual predator.
He's a pedophile. I swear.
My favorite character is Mirio.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like Mirio. He's number 1.
Okay, I'll give it to you. That's a good one. That's a really good one to pick.
Yep.
But
Oh my God, Siri likes My Hero.
nah, Mirio's pretty cool. He
I like his whole work ethic thing he has going on.
yeah.
Like, if there's a thing about characters that I like characters that work hard. I don't think I've ever told you because we haven't talked about Haikyuu yet. Well, we did in a sports episode a little bit. If you guys check that out, actually, a couple episodes back, we talk about sports anime. Highly recommend you check it out. But my favorite character from Haikyuu is Oikawa.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Mm.
Right? He's my favorite. I love characters that work hard, especially like Mirio's character, where his quirk wasn't something that was made for combat. It's not really made for anything except like fucking killing yourself. But I like the fact that he worked hard, improved it, and the man was literally fucking up Overhaul.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole
Bro,
reason Overhaul beat him was because he chose to be a hero over a guy that would like defeat him.
Yeah, that's true. You gave him a run for his money.
Also, shout out to Mirio in the fucking manga where he kills Overhaul and he has to bring himself back. They didn't put that in the anime.
Dude, if they did, I think.
He splits him in half. Yeah, no, this is like 4 seasons ago. There's
Yeah.
no spoilers there.
If anybody's not even caught up,
Also, fair warning, yes, there's spoilers on every podcast episode, everybody.
How many minutes are we in? That's a little late to provide a spoiler.
Oh,
yeah, that's very true. She does carry a.
we spoil everything every episode. Our fan base knows.
It should be a given, though, right? It should be.
It should be given, yeah.
That is true. All right, so let me ask because I'm actually very curious. What is your favorite season? And I'm gonna start with Norland.
Oh, bro, easy season 2. Fucking love tournament arcs.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me the tournament arc. It's such a good season. So I think that's when the anime hit its peak in terms of like storytelling to fight and combat, like how the fighting affects and the fights affect the story. I think that's where it hit its peak, especially with everything to do with Todoroki, right? Because Deku's like, okay, I'm going to kill myself with my quirk because it's going to blow up my body, but I'm going to put my body on the line to save you, right? And that became an on-running theme of the show that we saw from the very first season, but we really saw it heavier into the second season where it shows you that heroes need saving too. Heroes need to be saved too. It's not just ordinary people because a building's falling on you. It could be because your dad is abusive and you just need help. You need a friend.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you're right. Season 2 is a goodie. Like I remember, dude, all you did throughout that whole season was just be like, yeah, Deku, go.
Yeah, tournament arc.
100%. You root for that guy.
Yeah.
And it was funny too because I remember watching it and it kind of gives me almost the same feeling. I say almost because Ranking of Kings.
Goated.
You haven't seen
I
Ranking
have
of
not.
Goated.
When I tell you that the animation is weird,
Okay.
It's weird.
it's weird. But it's 100% like I was like
It's animated in a fairy tale style, so it's drawn like a storybook.
Got it. Oh, okay.
But I gave Angel the same warning when I recommended it. It is not a children's like story. Very similar to when Guillermo del Toro made that movie and they advertised it as like a Disney style movie, but it was
Yeah.
actually like a rated R horror movie.
Mhm.
Very similar to that.
Okay.
I would recommend it. The story is 100% on point. Character development
Pan's
throughout.
Labyrinth, by the way, I think is what it was. The
think
Guillermo
so.
del Toro movie.
Yeah. The character development in it is fantastic. I would 100% recommend adding it to your list. It's
I
great.
definitely will. Okay.
And the main character just makes noises, which is great. Very similar to Demon Slayer fans. If you like to listen to Tanjiro's incoherent screams, you're gonna love.
Stop. No, leave the guy alone, man.
I love him.
I know. Ugh. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you. You need to watch it without
Yeah, I'll
any
definitely
like
watch that.
spoiler throughout the whole story. But yeah, tournament arcs are 100% like on top for everything. But Kat,
I do have to agree. Season 2 is great, but without repeating that I love season 2, I do love where we are right now. Season 6, I think we are.
okay,
I really appreciate that we're starting to see like a softness in Bakugo toward Deku, and he's just like starting to realize that he really does love him as a friend. And well, we know what happens in season 6, but yeah, I really love it, and yeah, so season 6.
yeah, it's cool to see that like Bakugo gets a little bit more human.
Yo, dog.
He
I'm
starts to realize like
so-
I have feelings and I can't ignore these anymore.
bro,
Exactly.
it took like 100 episodes
I was waiting for it.
Bakugo to be like, yeah, maybe I've been a dick.
It's like
Maybe I should be nice.
maybe, and
Maybe.
you know, I might be an asshole, but I don't think I was being that much of an asshole. And it's just like past episodes, he's just like, shut the fuck up.
I just like how he admitted, like I know he admits he's like, okay, I was a dick for no reason.
Mhm.
So he's like, I was mean for like no reason.
It's funny too because like they get along fantastically, and I'm like,
They don't even realize how well they get along with each other.
exactly.
Yo, Deku literally has Stockholm syndrome, bro. I swear to God.
Nah, I really love the fight that they have between each other.
Mm.
Oh,
Which one?
the
There's
the
a
one where
bunch.
essentially it's at night, they leave the like
Yes.
the little common area,
Yes.
and then they're like, and you can tell that it's not like one of those we're gonna fight each other because like we hate each other. It's like a kind of a mutual understanding
respect,
of
yeah.
respect towards each other, and I thought that was really cool. It was a really cool like scene, and it was well animated too.
I have a
I
hot
enjoyed
take on that scene.
Oh, I,
Oh my
let's
No,
hear
no,
it.
no. I love it.
Oh.
I love that fight. I love that scene.
I'm like, all right, no,
I have a
then
hot
come on, lay it
take.
down.
Deku could have won, but I know for 100% he held back when he punched him at the end
Oh, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
because he didn't want to hurt him. He held back.
Absolutely.
Bro, I think
And then
honestly-
Bakugo's like, I won.
I won.
I'm better. And in my mind, I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Where I think Bakugo would have like completely ate shit if like he really would have taken that punch
Yeah.
with full power.
Yeah, because he definitely only threw that shit like at 1%.
Oh. All right, but as for me, so I very much enjoyed the season with Muscular.
Season 3. That's the
Oh,
that's the camp that leads to them rescuing Bakugo, and then they have the musical like shit.
Yeah,
and
fuck
then
the musical
Deku fights
shit.
Gentle Criminal. I like the fight with Gentle.
oh yeah, no, that's fine. But the musical part.
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
just
that was awesome.
okay.
Yeah.
But the
Oh wait, no, lies. I skipped something. That's after season 4. That's after Overhaul because Aries at the
Oh,
musical
you're
show. Yeah.
right.
What the fuck? So wait,
You're right.
I'm trying to think what happened to
No,
season 3 now.
It ends with All Might fighting.
Doesn't he lose his power in season 3?
Yeah,
All
All
Might
Might loses his power
power,
against
but
All
there's
for One.
more, right? There has to be more there.
I think that's where it ends off, and then that's when everything else starts and kicks in.
The Overhaul arc right after. Oh yeah, I remember season 3 ended with them fighting Mirio. And that's how they introduced the third years.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then they're like work study.
Yes.
Funny too, because at this time I didn't know. Like I was just an anime watcher, right? So it was just
You were a watcher, not an enjoyer.
Japanimation.
average Japanimation watcher.
So point is, I started off and I was like, oh, this is kind of like slow. It's starting off very slow. It goes from 0 to 100, and I very much enjoy when anything does that. So either movies, shows, animes. I love when they do that. Dude, I don't know how to explain that. I would wake up at 7 in the morning on Saturday just to watch the episode when it got released. That's how much I wanted to keep watching. But the whole fight scene against Muscular, I got chills from that.
That's a very good fight.
It's a very good fight.
It's a very good fight.
And not only that, it also gives you the introduction, like a little bit more in depth with the League of Villains, and it was cool because they gave you a little bit more about like every character as opposed to like the previous season.
You finally learn about them because at the end of season 2, when a bunch of them joined the League of Villains because Stain inspired them.
Yeah, you see them.
That's when you meet Dobby, Mr. Compress, Toga, Spinner, a lot of fan favorites.
But yeah, I remember when I saw Dobby and I was like, blue flames. I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking metal.
I was like, oh, this is sick. And then I was like,
Major
and he
Azula
has
vibes.
like, I don't even know if they're piercings or little grapples that he has on him.
Oh
think
no, that's
it's-
holding his skin together. Those are
Yeah.
staples
it's
holding his
staples.
skin.
Yeah.
Right?
I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this guy is sick.
No, yeah.
I'm like,
Very good character.
he's edgy.
Very good character design.
Yeah, fantastic. And even now in the later seasons, you understand like who he is, and
Mm.
it's like,
It makes perfect sense.
oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I want to give Horikoshi, really the author of My Hero, is the character design is incredible.
Yes.
Along all the characters, between the students to the villains, like we were saying before, like fucking Shiggy's design with all the fucking hands on him, menacing. Menacing. Man's a menace.
I do have to add though, I love the character designs of the male characters. Where I feel like the character design lacks is in the female students. Because there's a few just a little useless in my opinion, like the girl that just conjures from her boobs, you know?
So actually, I
just
heard
one
a
of
rumor
those.
about that. So he
I
actually had a
have to
different
agree.
design for her entirely, but the editors were like, "No, we need more sex appeal," and they changed her design.
I agree with her. Like,
I agree.
not only that,
She's kind of boring.
You see, there's
The,
just a few...
the adult female characters he has actually have really good designs.
Yes, love
like-
Mount Lady.
Mount Lady,
Mount Lady.
Mirko, Midnight, fucking Nagant has a great design too.
Marco, bro, when I saw her animated, I was like, damn. This is
Hey,
about to
yo,
go
stop
crazy.
sending, bro.
No, bro. Like, it was
I'm
the
simping
whole...
over here too, okay?
Bro, it was the whole animation from like that whole hallway fight scene to like literally
Oh, yeah.
when she's breaking through, and I was like, "Damn, this is sick." They really upped their game with
Mirko's
this.
built different.
Yeah, bro. I was like, "Damn, okay." And then this girl died too. No, in this season.
Midnight,
Yeah,
Mhm.
big sad.
big sad. I also found her design very weird though.
Very dominatrix vibey, which is
Yes.
what she
Yeah.
was.
She had a whip, right?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, she had a- yeah, but Mirko.
What was her quirk? It's like she can
She
release
can-
like scent that like seduces men and like makes them simps. Like she has.
Is
simp
that what
smell.
it is?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has simp smell.
100%. Which is, I mean, it worked. I mean,
It
the
worked.
male species is a stupid.
Oh, for real.
All it takes is some pheromones.
That's
Yo,
it.
I'll take it back. Cementos has the worst design in the series.
That's a bad one.
That's
a bad
one. That is a very
What's your
bad
power?
one.
I conjure cement.
Nah, but I do agree with her though. Like, especially for like
The female students sometimes just lack.
100%.
in-
Oh my god. Dude, now I can't remember. All I saw was the 14-year-old frog. That's all I remember. Proby.
Or like what's her name with the headphone jack? I could
Oh,
see
yeah.
how that's useful.
I like her character design. I think I like kind of like her punk rock aesthetic.
I just don't like how they don't have any female students that really just
Pop off.
yeah.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
don't.
Like,
They're very much like support in like the battles and stuff.
If they had more pop off moments, yeah, that's a big complaint I have with the series too, because they built up like this big third years like Nejire, Mirio, and fucking Sun Eater. I don't remember his name, but I know his hero name is Sun Eater. As like these big characters, and then in the overhaul arc, Mirio had huge fights. Sun Eater has huge. Fucking Nejire, no, but fuck, she fucked. Like, her was just like, all right, fuck off.
I like her design though.
She has a cool design.
She has a cool design.
Yeah,
That,
she
that
does.
Her
I
quirk's
will-
cool too.
It's really cool. But yeah, I do agree with you. I really much do agree with you. Who else has a really cool design though?
Like character design,
Yeah, when it comes to the
Stain's design is incredible.
That's right.
Stain's design
Yeah,
is incredible.
Stain is great.
I hate him, but Endeavor has a very good design too. With the fucking fire beard and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
Very good design.
Pretty cool. All right.
Hawks has a good design too.
Yeah, until he lost his
Aizawa has a
legs.
good design. I can keep going on really good character designs. Ryukyu has a really good design too.
Yes. Well,
I like her. She could turn it. And her hair piece that she uses to hold her hair, she puts it on and turns it to brass knuckles when she turns into a dragon.
I like
Tsukuyoko's
her.
pretty cool.
I don't love her dragon design. I like her regular character
It's
design.
very animorphy.
Yes.
It's very animorph.
It's weird. It does look weird. No, but 100%. I think Mirko's the 100% top tier. I would have her in my number 2 spot.
Of like favorite characters or like character design.
Number 3 actually, because Hawks would
Yo, Hawks' design is incredible.
Yeah.
Red wings, and his feathers turn into fucking katanas.
I know it's pretty sick. But yeah, that it would have to be that. It would be Bakugo, Hawks, and Mirko. Dude, that whole scene elongated was like, oh, that's it. You earned my respect. 100% of everything. Like it literally blew my mind because I'm like, oh, so because of her, we actually got somewhere after she lost the leg.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was sick. All right, though. Now I'm curious to hear what quirk stood out to you guys the most.
Stood out. Hmm.
Like in terms of like creativity.
Could be whatever stood out means to you. It could be creativity. It could be power scaling of it. It could be the type of power that it is.
Mm.
This is so tough.
I
There's
really
so many.
like Shiggy's power. I think it was creative at the time, right? Because nothing really comes to mind. It's like, okay, anything you touch decays. And it doesn't matter what you touch. As long as all 5 fingers touch it, it decays. And I thought it was cool how, depending on what he touched, was how it decayed. Like if you touch a piece of metal, you'll see it start to rust, corrode, and then start to wither away. If it was a person, you'd see like the flesh melt and like the bones crack. So I always thought that was like a really cool design. I thought it was like a very interesting take on a pretty like, let's say common powers like, oh, I touch you, you die, right? I think it was an interesting take on that. So yeah, I'll say Bakugo's quirk is also very,
Creative.
very creative, right? It's like when you don't think of a superhero, you don't think of fucking explosions, right? And also the scientific explanation between it is like incredible. Like his dad can produce nitroglycerin and his mom can make sparks. And it's like, okay, when they came together, he sweats nitroglycerin that he can ignite.
Which is freaking sick. And what's his name that he created in this season? His hero-
Dynamite?
I think
Dynamite.
it's dynamite.
No,
Dynamite. Like all might, dynamite. Murder King Explosion Dynamite. Because before it was just Murder King Explosion. But now he's now he's Murder King Explosion Dynamite.
I'm telling you, I really love him as a character. He's just bro.
I think out of the quirks, he has to have like my favorite quirk. I can't even begin to commend the writer for imagining as many quirks as there are in the show.
For real.
And how they make sense.
Yes.
I think that's where, bro, compared to my cardboard magic,
like instead of talking about the favorite quirks, how about just the fact that there are so many quirks?
There's did you guys see the movie? The third My Hero movie, the World
this last
Mission?
one? No, I didn't actually.
No, I haven't seen
Okay,
it.
so there's a guy with a quirk there that's like an Egyptian pharaoh guy. He's like a pro hero in like Egypt, where his power is he's fucking 2D.
What? Like he turns into like
no, he
Paper
doesn't turn.
Mario?
He's there, like that's him permanently. He's just a
he
2D
is
guy.
2D.
He's just 2D.
He is 2D, and everybody else in the
He's
show
2D.
just like acknowledges him as regular.
No, everybody, that's his quirk. Everybody's like, all right, that's his quirk. Seeing him run is the funniest shit. Because you just see it like fucking, just does this and runs.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But
Bro.
like, oh God, that's good. Left field pick for, I think, that I just, after saying 2D, this reminded me of 2 quirks in particular that I'm like, damn, I really like them. And like, I had never seen anything like that in any other anime. And they're both from Class B. It's first the onomatopoeia guy. Sketchbook or whatever his name is, where he says an onomatopoeia and the fucking words come to life and they crush people.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And like, I think depending on the onomatopoeia, it can have an effect on the person too. Like if he says slam, he can slam you. Like, it's really good. That one, and then the fungus chick, that she could just like release different types of fungus spores. She's a menace.
Yes.
She's a menace.
And that she's really small, right? She's super short.
Yeah, she's short.
And like, oh my God, in the
She choked them to death.
literally
She asphyxiated them.
Nah, it's a really cool power. Like you look at it and you're like, what? But then you see it in action and it's like, oh, so we're getting fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what that was.
Yeah, so those are 2 creative quirks that I just reminded me. I'm like, oh shit, these guys are crazy.
Nah, I think the one that really stood out to me, not only just because of the backstory for it, but Dobby, Todoroki, Endeavor, and all that. Like he literally got together with someone just to be able to create the perfect quirk, in order to be able to be like, you're gonna be better than All Might.
Yeah, now look at that. Todoroki isn't even the best in his class, so jokes on him.
But I'm saying like it's like it was cool that even obviously backstory was really sad. Like Dobby's by far like the crazier one to me because he will literally overheat.
Yeah.
Like,
I think what Endeavor said is like he inherited my flames, but stronger,
but
but
yeah,
inherited the mom's body, which was made to resist ice.
correct. Which was crazy. And even though like you see that how his quirk is basically trying to kill him at that point,
It's Endeavor on crack.
it is. But like to see him now and as a character, it's pretty badass. Like he
Very
literally
badass.
said, "Hey, I'm gonna go against all odds, and still prove to you that I'm the shit." And then Todoroki was just cool. I mean, the fact that in season 2, freaking Deku was, "No, you can use the ice, man. It's not just your dad. I promise."
He
And then,
was fired,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's I don't know. He can do both things, and they both work amazingly.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's my pick.
I do have to say one thing. I'm fucking sick of that. Every time Deku sees Todoroki fight, he's like, "Oh, he's using the flames." It's like, yes, bitch, we got over this 2 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago. He uses it now. He just uses it now.
I actually haven't caught or paid attention to that.
Yes,
I haven't even caught that
every
either.
time Deku sees Todoroki fight, he sees flames. He's like, "Oh my god, he's using his flames. Oh my god, he's actually using the fire." It's like, yes, you did that 4 seasons ago. Get over it. Get over it.
I've never noticed
I've
that.
never noticed that.
Like first he said it when he helped him fight Stain. He's like, "Oh my god, he's using his flames." And then the second time he's like in the when they were camping, "Oh my god, he's using his flames." And then at the end, the second time he sees him fight in the Class A versus Class B, he's like, "Oh my god, he's using his flames." It's like,
Now
bro,
that makes me want to go back. And
Bro.
like,
I feel like rewatching these episodes now.
please. There has to be a compilation of that on
He
YouTube
said,
somewhere.
"Please be my guest."
There has to be a it's like, oh my, it's like every time they use the same shot too of all the students standing in front of the school, how they
Oh,
reuse that 100 million times.
I
it's
haven't
the
even
same
noticed
audio
that
clip every
either.
time.
It's the
for
same audio.
Deku.
It's the same audio clip every time of Deku.
Do
Oh my
they
god,
really
he's using
do
his
that?
flames.
You're kidding.
Oh no, it's not like that. That I'm joking. They obviously have the guy re-record.
Okay.
Whatever
Oh
it
my God,
is
I was
for
about
the
to say, I'm
scene.
like,
I was like,
imagine
wait a second,
how off that would sound.
No, but it's really well. That one clip is like of everybody standing in front of the school. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing it.
You know which other quirk really stood out to me, and you don't know about it until like now in like the current season. It's oh, what number user is he from One for All? The one that can sense danger.
4.
Four.
Dude, it sounds like a very dumb quirk, but it's so overpowered. In my opinion, I'm sorry. If I can
It's
like
spider sense.
yeah, it's sick. Think about it. Dude, someone's gonna like shoot you, just move to the side casually before it happens.
Yeah.
Unless the guy predicts it and he just still goes.
He shoots more than once.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like you did say, the fact that even the like writer of this even said, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna come up with all these different quirks."
There has to be like well over 100.
I'm curious as of like how he thought about it. Like, was it just himself?
I have
Was
a
it
theory.
The team. Go for it.
I think before the series started, he got like a bunch of sticky notes and just wrote random powers on it, folded them up and threw it into a fishbowl. And whenever he has a new character and
He
he's
just
like, "I need to
picks
give him a
one.
quirk," he just picks one. I think he already had an idea for like some characters that he wanted. I think he wanted to give Uraraka the anti-gravity. What's his name? Tenya, the engines
She's another one
in
that
his
needs
legs.
a nicer character design.
Yeah, she's okay.
No, she needs a nicer
She
design.
needs an upgrade on her quirk too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You can turn people into bubbles.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Essentially.
So I think Deku, he had planned all along the whole thing with All for One, Bakugo, Todoroki. Those are characters that he had planned. I think other people, like there's some people in the class too that I'm like, why are you here? Like the guy that just has a tail. His quirk is he has a tail.
Isn't he good at like karate or something?
Yes.
Hey man, he's good at karate.
You know who else is good at karate? Jackie Chan.
Hey,
He doesn't need a tail for it either, I guess.
Exactly.
think how weird it would be if they just randomly dropped Jackie Chan inside like.
I'd be for it. I'd be for it.
Who else?
Have Jackie Chan beat up a bunch of high school kids.
That's how it would go though. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I would pay to see that. I would pay money.
Who else has just a dumb? The sugar guy.
Oh, that
It's
he
like-
eats candy to
I
get
eat
strong.
candy. But like it also decreases his brain function.
Yes, he gets tired and sleepy after.
Or the shock dude.
I kind of like that.
I like him and I like his design. And I thought it was really the one scene where he was completely useful in season 6 when he
Oh,
the League of Villains and he was like, no, boy, you thought wrong. It becomes like a conductor.
he became a
Yes.
lightning rod for the
I was
for the
like-
guy from the Meta Liberation Army,
Yeah.
the electric guy.
I was like, you did something that made me proud of you. Good job. Other than then he just went the and turned dumb.
Wait.
Let's talk about the pedophile's quirk because that has to be the most useless one.
Oh my
That
god.
has to be the most useless. He
Sticky balls.
sticky balls.
Sticky
Literally.
Is that what it's called? I don't
Dude,
know.
he literally bleeds as he takes them out of his head.
Do they bleed? Really? I never
He
noticed.
bleeds. If he overuses it, he
If he
bleeds.
overuses, he bleeds. And there's a scene where Shiggy basically shows up to where like the all the students are, and they're still waiting for all the like the actual pro heroes
Oh,
to show
season
up.
1. That was when they were in the Universal Studios Japan.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yes.
and then he's just tossing it in the water, and he's just
And he
slowly
just
bleeding.
I remember that. I
was like, yo, you're the most useless character
Ever.
ever.
Horikoshi apparently put him in for comedy relief.
There's
I don't know.
More
He's,
like-
not, he's not very funny.
He's
No,
just
he's
creepy.
not.
He's just a
He's
pervert.
just creepy.
he's a perv. He's literally a perv. And it's ironic that he's a perv and his power is that his little balls just stick to people.
Don't like that.
And his costume is just by far horrendous.
With his
Oh.
diaper.
His diaper. The diaper.
It's in case he shits himself when he sees it like a real villain.
Oh my god. I wonder like what's that hair? Let me make his hair into sticky balls.
Sticky balls.
But the fact that his cranium literally bleeds is hilarious to me. I don't know. I find that's the only comedy out of it, honestly. Because other than that, he's just like women, and I'm like,
You're not funny.
shit.
Oh, there's
You're
also
not funny.
the belly button dude that he like shoots lasers out
Oh,
of his
yeah.
belly button.
Aoyama.
See, I would have rathered him because he's actually kind of funny,
I like him.
and
He's funny. He's good.
you
comic
see
relief.
him just flying through like midair and be like my belly, and he just shoots like a beam. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Bro,
can
I
see that.
lost it in like when they were doing the hero license.
Okay,
That was the second part of season
Yes,
3.
You're
Yeah,
right.
That was
Hero
the second part of
license.
season 3 when they're getting the hero license. But like, he did the I can't stop a twinkling.
Oh my god, I forgot he was even a character. Fuck.
Oh, dude, he's incredible with the whole cheese shit. He's like, oh, you want some cheese?
Yes. The only reason why I remembered him was because I was watching it yesterday, like the newer episodes, and
Yeah.
he just like randomly like pops out with his like belly button laser. And I said to myself, "Oh my god, that's right. He's a character in this show."
And then he
Yeah,
shits himself after
I
using
wonder
it.
where was he with this whole thing with like Shigaraki and them fighting.
Keep watching.
Yeah, I haven't. He shows up.
It'll
He comes out for like a good 5 seconds.
Okay.
all
As
this,
far as to where I'm at.
all your questions will be answered.
Okay. Yeah, because I was curious. I'm like, where is he now that you did bring him back up into life, into my memory?
I have future knowledge.
Norlin, yes, is indeed from the future.
I am from the future. Yes, that is true. I time travel back here every Wednesday. I'm actually 4 weeks ahead. I live in April of 2023. This is March of 2023. Where I'm from, it's April 2nd, 2023.
Oh, who else? I'm sorry, I have yet to see the Invisible Girl provide any use.
Bro, she walks around naked.
She does walk around naked.
I know, which is
Well, she has gloves and shoes. So wait. I never realized this. You realize in the second season when that students have to pair up and fight pro heroes as like their
Oh
term
yes.
final.
Mhm.
She got groped by Snipe. You know the gun hero.
Yeah.
She got groped by Snipe
I don't remember that.
because he turned around like this and he like grabbed her,
Oh.
Mm.
and she walks around naked, dog.
Yeah, I don't know how that would benefit I mean, I guess any recon missions, but
How does she get into Class A? I'll never know, but she's there.
like
There's some Class B characters that deserve to be in Class A.
That have that are like way.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
And but there's some Class B characters I'm like, you should stay there.
Yes.
Like the
Yeah.
bitch that could just make her hand big. She's up there with Tail Guy. Like,
How about they fuse and they create a power?
he can only enlarge his tail.
She can only enlarge her.
You know who else I thought was pretty cool? The dude that can make the floor into basically like goop.
Oh, the mudslide guy. Yeah, he
Dude.
can swim through the ground.
That was pretty sick.
That was very cool.
That was pretty sick.
I love how he beat him by fucking just turning the floor to the floor is lava.
Basically. Oh, who else is a very useless quirk?
The lady that's like a lizard that can split her body and can manipulate any
You're
part of her
so
body.
right.
She's from Class B. She got in through
Oh my god!
recommendation.
Yes.
The four characters that got in through recommendation: Todoroki, the Creaty girl that's from Class A, and then Class B, it's the lizard girl and the mud guy got in through recommendation.
Oh my god. No, that would. Bro, I'm telling you, like, if your power is not like, oh, you know what, that's pretty cool, I will forget you
Bro,
indefinitely.
her purpose was being fodder to Bakugo. That's why she was created. For Horikoshi to be like, yo, Bakugo's really strong, actually.
Oh my god. Jesus. I mean, okay, so my next question is more like of a I always do these. I always kind of just want to be like, hey, let's use our minds. If you could have a quirk, what would it be?
Anything that makes my life easier. So I don't want to be a hero. Heroes die.
This man said selfishness.
No. I have a family. I love my family. I'm not about to go die down the street because little Timmy decided to poke an ogre. Right? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick a quirk. I don't know, teleportation. That'll save my. Oh wait, no. But if I follow my hero's rules, my clothes won't teleport with me.
Yep.
Damn.
So I said you gotta be a little creative for this one.
Okay. I'm gonna take something from my hero's vigilante. Give me Captain Celebrity's flight. He can fly by like manipulating the air around him. So he can just
Oh, that's pretty
manipulate
cool.
air. Yeah, he can like suffocate people too. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
Oh,
you're all working like shut up.
he said, I don't want to be a hero, but yeah, he suffocates people, and that's pretty cool.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna suffocate anybody
Nor let me be that type of person.
without consent.
Do you wish to die?
Yeah, it's a certified hood classic right there.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
How about you, Kat?
Honestly, this is such a hard question because, like I said earlier, my hero hasn't given me a good enough female representation of a strong girl, you know? So if I'm gonna have to say something, it's hard for me to be so creative, but I'm gonna pick something from my hero. I like the fact that Mount Lady just gets big as hell. Yeah, and just fuck shit up. But she's kind of like not that strong either, so it just depends, you know?
Can I take mine back?
Go ahead, Norland.
Oh yes, I got a really good. I want Mr. Compress's quirk.
Oh, that one's pretty cool.
I'm like, dude, like this entire studio that we're in, I'll just shrink it down, put it in my pocket. We can set it up wherever we want.
That's it. That's useful.
That is useful.
It's giving Ant-Man.
Mr. Compress is cooler than Ant-Man. I kind of like how he blew himself up too.
No, I agree. It's a pretty good one. And think about it. Imagine if you could mix like a strength quirk with Mount Lady's quirk.
Right? Like if you gave the girls just some kind of strength on top of the quirks they already have, they would be great.
One of the coolest characters is a female character, and you will meet her. Her name is Stars and Stripes.
Huh.
And she probably has the most powerful quirk in the series after All for One on One for All.
Damn. Damn. Okay.
You just gotta wait till the beginning of next season.
Okay. Okay. I mean, so like 2 more years.
No, because My Hero comes out basically yearly at this point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
it's been
it's done
coming out
here, it's gonna
fast.
come out next year again.
Dope. Yeah. Like, think about it. Like, what did I see? The episode where Mount Lady's trying to stop is it the Makia? The huge
Like that big.
Gigantomachia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine if not on top of her like actual like just getting like huge, but then she would also get like
Muscular squirk.
Yes.
muscular skirt, bro. She would have been able to stop it.
She could just body like
Anything
Big,
that would have been
big
sick
villain.
because
You guys
all
are
she
fans
did
of
was get
Attack on Titan?
dragged.
Yeah.
Have
She
you
literally
guys-
got dragged for miles.
Have you guys heard of an anime called Attack on Titan? Because if not, I have an anime for you.
Are we just asking her to turn into a Titan at this point?
At
We
this
want her to be
point-
the female Titan.
At this
Yep.
point, think about look. You would
There you
learn
go.
how to fight. You would be ripped as hell, and not only that, you're also huge. You can stomp anybody.
You know, we should talk about if we just drop Annie into the My Hero universe.
Honestly, yeah, all these characters are cool, but are any of them beating Goku?
I mean, I would have to go with. Now I'm just biased. I would have to go with Hawks. You know how sick it is to just walk around with wings on your back that you can literally
They
send
turn into like daggers.
anywhere.
And
You can literally
he
send
controls each individual feather.
Mm.
And then they just regrow.
fire. What else would you want? You could fly. You
I have something on that. Would it be tiring like running? Because you're technically like working muscles in your back to flap those wings, right?
true. Damn.
Yeah, but do birds get that tired? I
I
mean,
don't
there's
know.
also air resistance. Like, or does Hawks have like hollow bones like a bird, so it's not that heavy?
Justifications.
Imagine he has all over. Now that's all that's coming to my mind is asking on the fucking My Hero subreddit. Do you think Hawks has hollow bones?
That's hollow bones. But yeah, that would be my pick. I 100% love the fact that his wings are red. He can control every individual feather, which is fantastic. Can fly. He can create a blade. And he also looks sick. So
He's fucking nasty, bro. I love him.
smooth. That's it. That's
Fire.
basically my pick. I would not pick any other. Deku, I don't want to break my limbs every so often.
Yeah, no, he looks
I'm
like he's in
good.
way too much pain.
Bakugo, I can blow something up by accident.
I don't have the willpower to have Deku's quirk.
No,
I don't either. I would have been like, okay, I'm done.
it's like one of those where you give up like being the team captain just because you can't like handle it. No, I'm good.
Literally.
I'm good. I'm good without that quirk. Pass it on to the next. Double it and give it to the next
Double
person.
it,
Double it and give it to the next person. Literally one for all. Literally one for all. It's the TikTok thing. Double it and give it to the next person.
But I mean, I guess that that pretty much sums up this week's episode. Unless you guys have anything you guys want to add,
I feel like we talked a lot about quirks tonight.
we did.
Feel good about that.
Yeah. It's the whole premise of the show.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's literally that. Oh, actually, yeah. Would you be a hero? Or would you be a villain?
I think I already said this. Neither. Both of them die.
He said both die.
But you see, here's where I pick anti-hero.
Like vigilante.
Have you read Vigilante?
No.
Like My Hero Vigilante? Yeah, it's not that great.
Um.
Being a vigilante is not that great. Unless you're like that one janitor guy, then it's not that great.
But yeah, that's what I would be. I'd basically be the Deadpool of that universe.
Interesting.
I'll be what's it called again?
A normal civilian.
I'll be a normal civilian that has a very good quirk that just does not want to interfere in people's matters.
What about you?
That's gonna be tough. Let's go villain because I feel like the girl villains in the show have better quirks than the students that are heroes.
Oh god, there's only like 2 female
Well,
villains I can
Toga,
think of right
like
now.
Toga has a better quirk
Toga
than
has a
most of the
pretty good
female
quirk.
characters.
I can only think of Toga and Magne. And Magne just got fucking one shot by Overhaul, so there goes the other female villain.
So Toga, yep,
Toga's pretty.
we'll
sick.
stick with that.
Oh my god, Horikoshi's sexist, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he gives all his love to the boys.
Wait, no. There's another female villain, the Ice Lady that Dobby was fighting during the My Villain Academia arc, when they were fighting the Meta Liberation people.
Oh,
Her quirk, where she can control manipulate ice, not create it.
Yes.
She's a woman. She's cool.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
And her quirk is dope
She
as fuck.
is a woman.
And her quirk is dope as fuck. Big sad that she didn't fight Todoroki. I thought that would have been great. But
That would have
whatever.
been cool.
That would have been really cool.
See, cool.
Mm. All right, guys. Now we're really ending the episode.
We got to the pun part, and it's time
and
to
now,
go.
yeah, that
That's how
officially
you
ended
know
it.
that's it.
Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to follow us on all of our social media pages on Instagram at WAGA Podcast, TikTok, same thing, Twitter. Fuck Twitter. They didn't allow me to have WAGA Podcasts, so they gave me WAGA Podcasts. Like there's more than one. But yeah, for any other business inquiries, feel free to email us at wagapodcast@gmail.com. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good one.
See you.